Hi guys, just a quick blog, just to show you what we've done. I've basically now made one of my, so it'd be the passenger side tie rod end. Now the bottom one is the standard one, you see how short he is, and then the top one is the extended one. It works out to be about 50 mil longer than the other. So we put it on top. You can roughly see, with the light, it's pretty hard. Yeah, about 50 mil. So she's all done now. That now screws straight onto this. That way. Yep. Screws on like so. And yeah, we've got 50 mil more of adjustment, as well as for the extended light control arm, so that gives us what we need. So yeah, so that's one. Now, sometime during the week, I'll make up the second one. Cool. Hope it all looks good. Let us know. She's pretty straight, so I'm pretty happy with it, and it is solid. So basically from there all the way through to about here, so there till there, is solid all inside. So that's a solid rod, that's a sleeve, but it's got a solid shaft inside, so that's all welded up. Those two are welded together, these two there, and this is welded to this here, and it's sleeved inside just enough so I can weld her on. So yeah, she should be pretty good, but we'll make up another set later on. But yeah, so that's that one done and finished. Gave it a quick lick, so yeah, so we'll get on to the second one. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. It's been a few days, but it's been pretty hot at the minute, so really haven't done a whole lot. So what I've done today is I finally finished the second controller tie rod arm. So I've got now two extended tie rods. They're ready to go on. You can see the difference between the old and the new. I'll just move that one out of the way. You can see there, it's 50 mil longer. So they're all ready. The steering rack's ready to go in. I might have a look at this one or the other one, see which one I'm going to put in, which is better. I've given the mounts a bit of a lick, a bit of paint, so they're ready to go on. So yeah, I'll have a look to see which one I'm going to put on, either this steering rack or the other steering rack. They're both about the same. So yeah, whichever one's better we'll chuck in, and I'll keep you updated on when it's in. Thanks, bye. Morning guys, back for another vlog. I was meant to do it yesterday, but got a bit hot, so I didn't end up putting it up, but I did finish what I wanted to do. So what I'd done was I'd finished the extended tie rod ends, which you've seen already in the previous one, but I've bolted the power steering back up again. As you can see, I've still got to do up, just go through and check everything, make sure it's all done up tight. We ended up using the power steering, or not the power steering, but the rack out of this car, because I was going to use the one out of the drift car, but it had a broken boot, so it was just easier to put this one back in. So that's all bolted up. Now I haven't done up the as you can see in there, it's all in. I haven't done up the bolts or the nuts, because it'll need to be adjusted for its toe and whatnot, and camber, whatever. Yeah, both of them need to be adjusted. But they'll be done once the engine's in and the tyres are in and it's on the ground. So I've got the weight on the wheels So we're going to get it where it's going to be sitting when it's driving. So basically she's all in there, she's all ready to go, just got to nip up a few things and adjust a few things. So next will be, I'm going to finish off this engine bay. Started doing a little bit one night there, and we've sanded back a portion of it, and we've removed one of the fenders because we're going to be putting the fenders off the white one onto the blue one because they're already flared out. So yeah, so we're going to put them on, but I don't want to start the bodywork, as in the exterior bodywork, till we're ready to do all the bodywork, because I don't want to be jumping around too much. So yeah, so we'll do it over this week. We'll sand back the engine bay, we'll get it in primer, and then we're gonna try to work out what color we're going to run the engine bay, because the engine bay will be one color, the interior will be the same color, and the exterior will be a green. I'm thinking a nice green, but I haven't worked out on the color of that yet. But yeah, so basically once the engine bay is done, in between doing that, we're going to get back onto the motor. We've only got a couple of little things to do to the motor to finish that off. Alright, we've got some of the plumbing on. I've just got to finish off. So the plumbing, basically just put it on, just finishing stuff up basically. I've got everything to finish that up, so I want to get that done, and then I'll need to take that off the stand, and we'll show you the clutch and the light and flywheel and that later, and we'll basically get all that bolted up so that we can pop him into the hole, bolt him down, and then he'll basically be living in the engine bay. Then we'll be able to go through and start bolting stuff back up again, like the radiator, thermo fans, the oil filter relocation kit we're going to put in, which we've got that, we'll show you that later. We've got the filter, or the plumbing and all the whatnots for that, and then we've got catch cans, and basically we've got a whole lot of good stuff that's going in once that engine's in there. Start doing the body and stuff. Now with the front, yeah, I'm thinking about upgrading the brakes. The brakes are pretty good, but brakes can always be better. So I'm going to do some research and just see what brakes I can put on here. I don't want to go too big because then I'm going to have to change rim sizes, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, so that'll be that. So have a good day, and we'll catch you on the next one.